Robert, I was wondering if you've seen that some of the people in crypto are calling this like Operation Choke Point. And it seems like the America and the Fed and the SEC is really trying to crack down on crypto. They seem to be doing it in Europe, and then they're talking about this CBDC coming out as a form of Fed Now in July. Robert, you were one of the first guys 2 years ago to warn me that, you called it at the time, Fed coin was coming. What are your thoughts on that, and why do we need to be concerned about that? And do you think that's what's happening? They're pushing the crypto down to bring the Fed coin in?
Well, as we started our conversation, it's centralized banking.
Right.
It's centralized money. It's money controlled by the government. Not that it's not already controlled by them, but from what I'm not really good, I'm not very tech savvy, but it's surveillance. They can control what you spend on, who you spend it with, what you're doing with it. So, for years, and I can say Brian's been on my site for a long time, I've been saying buy silver. I was on Neil Cavuto for years now on Fox. I keep saying buy silver. And the reason for that, this is real money, and this is gold, which is real money. And so it's my self-defense against the Fed coin or crypto or the Chinese yuan, is that I can go anywhere in the world with this little silver dollar here, and I can spend it without being traced. Is that illegal? Well, they may make it illegal, but for right now, I can fly to London, I can fly to Romania, I can fly to China, and they'll accept this, and they'll definitely accept this here. So I'm doing everything possible to say, not do anything illegal. Please don't do that, because I don't want to go to jail and, dance to hula for some guy. But I want to get off of any kind of centralized government, centralized banking, and centralized money. That's my objective at this stage of my life.
Yeah, and you're right. This Fed coin or the Fed Now or the CBDC, it's a way of them having much more control over your money and potentially censorship over your money.
Yes.
And if you think, what they can do to someone in OnlyFans by shutting them down because they don't like what they're doing, if you think that's bad, imagine via the blockchain them tracking every single one of your expenditures, locations, amounts, etc. And if you think it's bad to have your browsing history monitored, if somebody knows your spending history, I would argue they know you even better than that.
Correct.
And that's dangerous. It's funny enough, something that they're doing in China right now with the digital yuan. They've rolled it, I think, to about 100 million people. And from what I hear, it's very scary and very dark.
Well, I posted 2 emergency podcasts with a man named Andy Sheckman. And Andy is really tuned in. I mean, he'd be a good person for you to interview. But he talks about what I call the Biden crime family. They're what ESG, environmentally, social, and governance and all this stuff. We're going communist, and they do it via our money. And so Andy talks, we were talking about just recently, Janet Yellen, she was a Fed chairman, and now she's Secretary of Treasury. Isn't that conflict of interest? That's fascism. If you understand, fascism is when a public institution is run by the government. And when you think of all these things they don't teach you in school, I'm going, holy mackerel. But what Janet Yellen just said is from now on, she will decide. The Fed and the FDIC and her will decide which banks live and die. She will decide. If that isn't 100% Marxism, and she's a college professor too. And you look at the guys fighting back, Brian, like Jordan Peterson, he's a college professor, but he's fighting back against Marxism. But unfortunately, as you know, somebody once said, nobody ever went broke, underestimating the taste of the American public. Nobody ever got stupid trying to elevate human Americans who aren't the brightest guys on earth, who make a lot of money because we're the reserve currency of the world. But those days are coming to an end. The Chinese yuan and the BRICS nation, Russia, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and now Saudi Arabia, and then Mexico is going to join the BRICS, and Japan's going to join the BRICS. We're toast. We're toast. The American dollar is gone. America crashes. We become a third world puppet state.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.